I feel like, guys, welcome back. Guys, I feel like I'm a street kid today. I feel like I'm a street kid. Yo. Today we're watching the next president of this country, Julius Malema. I feel like I'm street kid. I feel like that.
The Honorable J.S. Malema.
The president of South Africa.
Honorable J.S. Malema.
The next president of South Africa. I know like a lot of people, they hate Julius Malema. And when they say this or when they see some names like the next president of South Africa, Julius Malema, you are dreaming. How did I say that? How did I say that? Like when I told Julius Malema, I'm going to say like, you are dreaming. Julius Malema, the next president of this country, words are going to run away. They're saying that. Remember, this is an open discussion. No one is attacked. We're just having a discussion. But if you're too emotional, you can't take the truth, you may leave. Because people, they know themselves. We know you. So like me, I can't handle the truth. You understand? You can just leave. You can handle the truth. Because of this video is a how do I call it? It's a yeah, let me like this. It will be personal because you share the truth. Let's go.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Madam Chair, and the President of the Republic of South Africa,
Yes.
and honorable members of this parliament.
Julius, here he was having umzimba. Here like he was having umzimba. Everything was going according to plan. Here Julius was having umzimba. As you can see.
Thank you for affording us an opportunity to respond to the state of the nation delivered by our president. We want to acknowledge and greet millions of South African workers, the poor, downtrodden and dejected masses of our people, particularly 1 million plus South Africans who voted for EFF to come to this parliament and represent the agenda of economic freedom in our lifetime, without any fear of contradiction.
Without any fear of contradiction. That's why like now Julius Malema was starting to boom. Starting to boom because of his speak the truth. He's fighting for a black child. That's where people say like there's someone called Julius Malema, a man who speaks the truth, a man who's fighting for his people. People start to notice like there's the man who called Julius Malema, the man who speaks the truth, the man who speaks the truth, the man who's hated, the man who speaks the truth, who's hated to fix our country.
Our people mandated this movement, the EFF, to come and speak on behalf of the homeless, the landless, domestic workers, security guards, farm workers, cleaners, waiters and waitresses, recipients of social grants, construction workers, the unemployed and poverty-stricken masses of our people
The same, all things he mentions, the things that we are experiencing in South Africa, and a politician that always saying the same story, the same thing. Say, we see you are struggling, we are going to create jobs. This happened a long time ago, 2014. Just imagine we're in 2026 now. The thing that they've been saying to people so they can get votes. I don't know if we're going to put EFF into power, it's going to make things happen. I don't know. You understand? It's going to make things happen or what? Because things he just mentioned, the things that people have been saying. You understand? Things he's saying like now, the thing that other political parties have been saying.
Who are forgotten by the ruling elite, which is in bed with the oppressors and the imperialist forces. I thought it was going to be difficult for me to carry this mandate with a serious commitment against the party which taught me everything I know today about politics.
ANC. ANC is the one that was fighting for apartheid. So like, you can't treat black people like that. ANC was the one in front fighting for apartheid. So he said like it taught him about politics. That's why he opened his own party.
But this was made easy by seeing Mr. Martinus van Schalkwyk on the benches of the ruling party. I then quickly remembered that, by the way, we are not opposing the ANC we joined then, the ANC of Lawrence Pukanuke, but we are opposing the ANC of Martinus van Schalkwyk and Cyril Ramaphosa.
So like 2014, who was the president? Where like Julius Malema was gaining the weight? It was still Ramaphosa. Yeah, it was still Ramaphosa. Yeah? It started to confuse me now. Who was the president in 2014? Guys, you can come in and share your opinion. Who was the president during this time, 2014? Because say like now this is not ANC that were built during apartheid.
Mr. President, when you spoke yesterday, you reaffirmed this belief that indeed we have chosen the correct path because you no longer represent the hope of the hopeless masses of our people. Your speech yesterday was uninspiring and lacked the central theme, Mr. President. No one will remember what you said last night except that we should clean on Mandela Day, which was the only emphasis you made, and maybe because you thought it was the simplest subject you had to deal with in the whole speech last night. What was supposed to be the simplest subject for you?
So like he said nothing. I don't know. You guys don't remember. This thing happens a long time ago. You may not remember. But he said like no one is going to remember what you said. He said like no one is not going to remember what you said. But the only thing you're going to remember is to say you must clean Mandela Day. I remember there's a time where like they may say they're going to make Mandela Day a whole day. People they say it's going to be a whole day. People they want to be with their kids. People they want to explore.
Has proven to be more complex than you thought, Mr. President, because your cleaning instruction goes against the wishes of President Mandela, who said it must be left to individuals' choice on how they wish to remember him or celebrate his life. I'm sorry, Mr. President. I won't be cleaning on Mandela Day.
That means like when you say you won't be cleaning, the whole EFF they're going to follow him. So why you clean if your leader doesn't clean? You understand? Even though is our Ramaphosa is our president, but they say like me, I won't be cleaning. So Mr. President, include me to your things. Just imagine to say like include me to your things. Me, I won't be cleaning on that day. So you want to clean alone. Clean, if you want to swim, clean alone.
I will be involved in a more productive activities which will leave long-lasting legacy and remembrance of our world icon. And those activities will, amongst others, include the rebuilding of mud schools
Honorable
in the Eastern
Chairperson,
Capes and
point
the
of order,
closing
please.
So Malema is talking about serious thing. Why you disturb Malema talk about the serious thing and you're busy honorable? Malema is talking about the serious matter, a deep serious matter. And you're going to have people coming like this guy say like honorable order. While this man is talking about a serious issue. A serious issue, say like me, I won't be cleaning. This other thing that we need to do to help black people. Black people who are suffering. Black people who left alone. Black people who don't own the land. Black people are suffering in their own country. And there's someone coming, honorable, sorry, point of order.
Point of order, Ntate Malema, please.
Honorable Chairperson, the Speaker, and I think he's honorable as the member of this House.
Just say honorable Ramaphosa. Julius Malema, just say honorable Ramaphosa. Just say that to avoid strike. Say honorable Ramaphosa. Say it.
Can you rule on that? Thank you.
Honorable Malema, the Honorable Deputy President of this House is an honorable member of this House.
Respect. I love that. Malema, fix that.
No problem, Honorable Cyril Ramaphosa.
Wow. This guy loves jokes, man. Malema is a jokey guy. He loves jokes. He loves jokes. You know, and we understand why people love him. You know, like today, if you can scroll my channel, if you can just scroll and give yourself time to the future of Africa, if you can just scroll and just give yourself a time. I did a video about, a beautiful video about, I don't know about it. I did a video about EFF is dominating Africa now. Listen to this EFF. Namibia this EFF, Liberia this EFF, Mozambique, South Africa. So we need Botswana EFF now. In that way, you can't beat EFF.
Mr. President, you tried to speak about radical socio-economic changes in your speech last night, but nothing you said was radical. Instead, we had a repetition of what has been said before. I know very well that your attempt to make radical economic changes your central theme in your speech last night was a direct response to the existence of EFF, or even an attempt to delegitimize it, but you successfully failed in the same way you failed when you introduced the red beret to counter that of the EFF during elections campaign. You and your party should stop playing with semantic courage, and you have sold out the...
No, President is Jacob Zuma. President is Jacob Zuma during this time. I don't know why Malema is busy putting Ramaphosa. I think like maybe Malema has a problem with Ramaphosa. You understand? I don't understand like why Malema like now is putting Ramaphosa on these things. I don't get it, because I'm like now when I check it, the president was Jacob Zuma. So why you put Ramaphosa? And you can see like Jacob Zuma was a guy who's listening, and it becomes too emotional to me when Ramaphosa, when Julius Malema does not respect Jacob Zuma. I was like, no, Jacob Zuma, can't do that.
Revolution. You don't have what it takes to lead the struggle for economic emancipation of black majority, particularly Africans. You are extremely scared of white people, particularly white monopoly capital. You have in the past 20 years defended the privileges of white minority and continue with the exploitation and exclusion of oppressed black majority. The reason for such is because the elite pact that was forced upon the people in 1994 does not allow for radical economic transformation and changes. The pact defends the colonial and apartheid ownership patterns of the means of production, including property. The ANC is part of an elite pact that seeks to protect white monopoly capital and white minority privileges.
So like Julius Malema was part of ANC, right? And like now it's against ANC because it's busy saying like you busy protect these people, you busy protect these people, you've done this, you've done this. So it's a question of like what happened. Is this just mean so like these people they will never help a black child? Is that what happened? To say like these people, the way how they're behaving or the way how they're moving, they will never help the life of a black child. That's why he decided to open his own party called EFF. These are just ideas that we can think about. Because he said like no, EFF is against ANC and he was ANC member. So when it comes to your mind, why is against EFF like now? What happened? What changed? This is a question that you can ask yourself. What happened? What's changed? Why like now is against EFF, ANC?
And this has led to the formation of the EFF because there was a political vacuum and nature does not allow a vacuum. The EFF is here to lead the struggle to dismantle the elite pact and introduce the sunrise clauses. The pact has made you to even accept the wrong things as the laws that run this parliament for the past 20 years. For example, the 1975 Act that makes it compulsory for members of parliament to join a certain medical aid scheme. You have been part of this illegal law and unconstitutional law for the past 20 years.
So like do you have a proof or what's happening? Because of Malema like many years speak, but do you have a proof for what you are saying about the president of this country? You understand? This is the thing that we need to put it in mind, just not to talk for getting votes. It's like you've been forcing people to say they must join the medical what. Like it's a scam. Because those things like man, everything like that, booty, what they call this, those things are a scam. I don't wanna lie, man. Those things are a scam, man. Booty, what they call it, insurance. What if you don't die? Someone asked that beautiful question. So like, what if you don't die? So the money we've been paying, we pay millions, and you don't die.
It only took the EFF less than 100 days to reject this law, and parliament lawyers have agreed with us that indeed this law was unconstitutional, a law you complied with. This elite pact is reflected by the fact that most prominent statue in this parliament is a statue of Louis Botha. The one of Nelson Mandela is a very small and is hidden behind the statue of Louis Botha. Louis Botha is not our hero and cannot be a hero of a democratic South Africa. He's a colonial warmonger who fought for the exclusion of black and indigenous people from running their own country and affairs. It's people like this who made white South Africans think that they are superior, and we continue celebrating.
This like they call it a prayer. They call it a prayer. Like Julius Malema, when he was young, you can see he was very young here. He was very young, fighting. Very young, but fighting white supremacy. Fighting what black people are going through with the young ages. So like this is the reason why we have this and this. This is the reason why we have this and this. This is the reason why we have this and this and this. You talk about white supremacy. You talk about people who think they are better than others. which is happening in South Africa because of apartheid. You know, when apartheid existed here, black people have no rights. And others, when it ended apartheid, they still have that mindset of like, you know, they still have that mindset of like, why not? Why we should be equal to these people? Because of they're not living with black people. We're not living with them. Everyone was living his own life. You understand? And the question of like, say like, why not? These people, they came with this mindset.
Celebrating them. We are equally perpetuating white supremacy. The statue of Botha outside this parliament must go down because it represents nothing of what a democratic South Africa stands for. The statue
It represent nothing for Democrats, stand for status. Dog, how long ANC say we're going to get our land? How long? It's been years.
to represent backwardness and apartheid, and therefore it belongs to the dustbin of history and to be replaced with a bigger statue of Siaparankwe Roditlata Nelson Mandela. We will never have a true friendship and peace if white minority still behaves like they are superior and we should remain inferior in our own country. All black people continue to learn the languages of white minorities as part of our attempt to reach out to them and create friendship, but with very little attempt from their side to at least learn one of our African languages, because they have a wrong mentality that we must suck up to them.
But why is it like that? It's only few who know our African language. Only few, man. And these people have been here for 100 years. These people have been here for 100 years, but only few can speak Sotho, Xhosa, Zulu, Shangani, Sepedi, Zulu. Only few can speak that language. Others, they cannot. This is what Julius Malema is fighting for. To say like, why should us who are busy learning foreign language but don't learn our language? Why should us we put ourselves there to learn their home language but don't learn our home language? Why we do that to ourselves? This is a beautiful question. I love. This is a beautiful question. I love. I don't lie. Beautiful question. Why? Why is it like that? Why is us who are busy learning languages but don't learn our languages?
These are some of the legacies people like Louis Botha have left us, and it must be crushed. We must not.
Louis Botha is what? Louis Botha is an Afrikaner or was a black person, but based on the name, I see the white person.
Celebrate anything that perpetuates white supremacy. As part of nation building, maybe we need to take hard steps by not celebrating any white person who does not speak at least or know one of the African languages. If you have a white friend as a black person and he or she does not know your language or take initiative to learn your language or your culture, that person is no friend at all. We need to undermine the legacy of apartheid.
So why Cameroon, like now when they talk about the languages, it shows white people. Hmm? What like now cameraman is show all the things to these people. When you talk about people who have been here who don't understand African languages. We understand English. You know, even our parents they believe, if you don't know. Black parents in South Africa, they believe if you speak fluent English, you're educated. They believe like that because of the system. System told them that. They believe with all they have, so like if you speak English and you speak it a fluent English, you are educated. It's in their brain. It's in their brain. They believe like that. If you speak proper English, you are educated.
Through celebration of our blackness and unashamedly advance political, social, and economic liberation of blacks in general and Africans in particular. We must do away with self-hatred and embrace who we are and what we stand for.
Self-hatred is when like now black people they are feeding Africans. That's what's happening in South Africa. They say like they are taking their jobs. Which jobs? Black people like even government say like you are going to claim your land back. They don't care about their land. Number one, they don't care about the land. They want jobs. That is the only thing they want. So like give us job. The only thing we want is jobs. Give us job. We don't want the land. That's where problem starts. That's where problem starts. Like why you don't want the land? Because land is everything. Land can run business. Land can create jobs. Infrastructure is built on land. Farms.
The time for black majority to benefit from natural, mineral, and the beauty of their country is now and can never be postponed. This is where we start. Now.
Powerful ways. Powerful ways. It can never be postponed. It's now and it can never be postponed.
We should deal with politics of what you raised yesterday. You promised jobs before, and you have repeatedly failed to create jobs. In your first address to this House as president, you promised to create 500,000 jobs in 6 months, yet you failed and no one held you accountable. Our people...
Definitely. I used to say this, EFF man age makes leaders who say are going to do things and they don't do it. So what the EFFs do, it make them to take accountability. Give me the accountability of like why you are lying to your people, why you are lying to citizens. You say we're going to build the jobs, we're going to build this, we're going to build this. Then you don't do it. That's where EFF is going to take you accountable. That's where EFF is going to make you take accountability.
People are being called upon to celebrate 20 years of freedom, and we really do not know what they should celebrate because the past 20 years has been 20 years of suffering and the poorest of the poor.
Yes, sir.
Agbare speaker, is die agbare lid bereid om 'n vraag te vra? Is 'n baie maklike vraag. Ek wil vir hom vra, why does he deliver his speech in a white man's language of English, not in his own mother tongue?
He wants everyone to listen. I don't know what is funny there. I see people are laughing. He wants all African from Lesotho, Zimbabwe, Nigeria to understand with your own language. No, I don't understand what happened to black people, man. I feel like there's something wrong. They say like, hey, who never.
Honorable Malema, are you prepared to respond to the question?
I have no time for racist questions.
Wow. Beautiful, Malema. I love that. So I have no time for racist questions. I have a serious matter to deal with. That's why I love Julius Malema. Doesn't have time for nonsense.
Our people are called upon to celebrate 20 years of freedom. We really do not know what they should celebrate because the past 20 years has been 20 years of suffering of the poorest of the poor. It has been 20 years of joblessness and unemployment for majority of our people, in particular the youth. 35% of South Africans
Order,
capable of
members.
working are unable, and majority.
Malema is speaking. Malema is speaking and people are talking. I don't know. I wanted to say I don't understand like what I saw like the videos also where black people say like Groenewald is the future. Here apartheid was a better what the democracy. So like when you just say like I don't have time to answer a racist questions, people are laughing. And me, I'm appealing to like, what are you laughing? What is funny there? When the next president of this country, okay, what is fun exactly? Yeah, what is funny? No one can. Yes, you can respond. What is funny? You can type on the comment section. Say like, it's funny or it's not funny. Because I don't see like people are laughing and speaking the truth. He's speaking with this language because of one people to understand.
Of those who are employed are paid very low salaries. Mr. President, whatever you have said about jobs has been a false and inconsistent as the performance of your party for the past 20 years. However, you look at it, in 1995, unemployment was 15%, and now at this moment, it is at 25% or 36% with an expanded definition. 70%.
How long this unemployment rate has been on this target? How long it's been on this? About the what is this? How long? Yeah? For 2014, we still talking about it. We still talking about soon. Yes, about it, we talk about it. I wanted to say we're still talking about unemployment rate. People are saying going to create jobs. People say we're going to give people jobs. But even today, people are waiting. People they promise jobs.
Percent of this demographic are youth. This is your legacy. You have more than doubled unemployment. More than half of the working people earn 3,300 or less. A third of all workers are now employed through labor brokers. And we must also remind you that 2014 is a year in which you said you would have halved unemployment in 2009. You also promised to distribute 30% of the land in this very year. You promised to halve poverty by 2014. You promised to provide security of tenure to 400,000 households who live in informal settlement. You keep making the same promises and misleading this House, and honorable members clap hands. They encourage this mediocrity.
It's a remember clap hands. Just Ramaphosa will come or Jacobs. I don't know if it's Jacobs or Ramaphosa will come and say, we are going to build 100,000 jobs. People, yay! We are going to build infrastructure. Yay! We are going to create jobs. Then people implement. They get excited. Can they get excited for free? They get excited for free. This is what Julius Malema is saying. Like people that tell me the honorable members that are clapping their hands, hoping you're going to create jobs. While they know he won't create jobs. The thing that we've been saying, even like now, I've been saying like people are going to get jobs, people this and this and this. people this and this and this, people this and this and this, but people, they don't have jobs, people are not working, people are suffering. People are suffering.
Lack of leadership and misleading of the nation and the poor. You are a man of tradition, Mr. President, a tradition of empty promises. Now knowing
a man of tradition of empty promises. But you know, like, you can't be a man if you can't keep your words. See, like, if you keep your words as a man, that's make you a real man. But you can't be a real man if you can't keep your words. To everyone there, say like, I'm a man and what? You cannot be a man if you cannot keep your words. Your words mean a lot.
Now knowing you will not be there in 2030, please say nothing about 2030 because you will not be there.
You're on 2026, but it's still here, 4 years left. But people are busy recalling him to retire. So like, don't talk about 2030 because in 2030 you'll not be there. You'll not be there. Because like when you used to gym and you don't gym, your body like is reacting. You want the gym. Your body say like, man, I want to gym. The body say like, I want to gym. Oh. Yeah.
The president said a minimum wage shall be investigated. There is no need to investigate. This house must show leadership and courage. The workers have already shown the way. For 5 months now, workers in the Platinum Belt have been on the strike, which demonstrated their genuine determination. They are looking for 12,500, which the ANC government massacred 34 of them 2 years ago for it. In honor of those who died, let this house legislate 12,500. This will be a sign of showing remorse and regret for the Marikana massacre. We also demand the establishment of parliamentary commission on conditions and the salaries of mine workers,
Chairperson.
including the
Point of
auditing
order,
of
Mr.
the financial
Malema.
books.
Chairperson. On a point of
But he's telling the truth. He's telling the truth, and it pisses me off. Like when Julius Malema is speaking the truth, that may help. Like you've been saying this when you was young, even like now, he's still fighting for black people. When we say Julius Malema was saying like those things, tell me someone who's been preaching one thing for years. Tell me someone who's been preaching things like Julius Malema for years. Tell me one. Who've been preaching like how Julius Malema has been preaching? Who've been speaking the truth the way he's speaking? Who've been consistency about the land must be returned? And I need to say this. Julius Malema, man, he can relax if you want. He made it in life. He can say like, I don't want to do anything with these people. You people, these people is you. He can say that. He can spend time with his kids, not put his life into danger for you. He can definitely do that. He can definitely do that. So like, I don't want to be the part of this, but because of he loved black person, he put his life into danger. He put his life into danger, and people don't see it that way. They see this as a joke.
order here. The speaker said the ANC government massacred.
You're a problem. You say, who are you? Who are this father? You can't sit down and focus on your things.
People 2 years ago. Is it parliamentary? Is there any proof of that? Can you rule on that, Chairperson?
Mr. Malema,
I maintain that.
Mr. Malema,
The ANC government massacred the people in Marikana.
A man with bravery heart. He said, like, you think I make a mistake? You think like when I said it, I make a mistake? Let me give you. She's like, let me give you. Because you think like I made a mistake when I said it. And he give the guy.
Those police were representing the ANC government.
Mr. Malema,
I'm not going to
Morena.
withdraw.
Morena,
It's not going to happen that.
Honorable Malema, Honorable Malema,
I'm all yours, Chair.
He said, I'm all yours, Chair. But he said, I'm all yours, Chair. I'm all yours. What are you saying, Madam Chair?
Honorable Malema,
Honorable Chair.
please accept that this House and all our houses of Parliament have simple rules to follow in a debate. The last time we said, hold your horses because we're taking a point of order.
Okay.
I was asked to rule, and even before I gave you the go-ahead, you were on. Please do not do
Like,
it.
just me like, yes, is like, okay. Say like, okay. Just imagine. So calm. Say like, okay, I hear you. I will hold my horse. Because like, hold your horse. Hold your horse, Julius Malema. And he said like, okay.
Okay. The honorable member of the ANC raised a point. You contest that point, you say that you are sustaining it. I wish to take this point on advice, honorable members, and will rule on it tomorrow. Because it is not an open and shut, a statement that you make and you conclude on. There are many implications on it, and I would like to be properly advised to come back to this House on a ruling tomorrow.
About the issue of people being killed in Marikana for fighting for their rights. Right? So like, we have kids to support. We want an increase. We have school fees to pay. We have families to help. Right? So we want the increase, and they decided to shoot them.
You may continue, Ntate Malema.
We call him for parliamentary commission on the conditions and salaries of mine workers, including the auditing of the financial books of all the mines by the state, to ascertain ourselves on how much is the mining sector making in this country, because we do not trust the current financial disclosure by the mining sector. Mr.
Mining sector is making money. Mining sector is making money. I know like people are working on the mines and they're making a good amount of money. Beautiful amount of money.
President, you have spoken about radical socio-economic changes. And if indeed you meant what you said, then you will agree with me that there is nothing radical about preserving the current exploitative economic structure. Otherwise, what has been suggested here is a mere old wine in a new bottle. We are back to gear by another name, which Blade in Zimande called 1996 class project, and the more
Honorable
serious
Malema.
strategic.
He said Blade. He's supposed to say Honorable Blade. You see, like, not understanding Parliament. Like if you've been doing this, dog, you understand your country. You understand politics. We're not supposed to say blade. We're not supposed to say that. Honorable blade. Honorable blade. Honorable blade.
To the National Democratic
Order,
Opposition.
members.
In his,
Order, members.
in his,
Honorable Malema, there is an honorable blade in Zimande.
Honorable blade. Honorable blade. There's no blade in parliament. You don't say people like that. It's not a part, it's not a respect. You know, everyone deserves a respect. You understand? They demand a respect. Not they demand, they deserve it. You know, you can't say honor, you can't say blade, you can't say like just like that. Because of they deserve the respect.
In this house.
Honorable Blade in Zimande, in his factional battles with President Thabo Mbeki,
Honorable Malema.
said 19.
Honorable Malema, I will not have this house degenerating into this. Please debate the state of the nation, the factional battles and whatever. Let them stay.
No, Chair. I don't agree with that. No, I don't agree with that.
Honorable Malema.
No, you are not going to tell me, Chair, how I must debate.
Order, Chair.
Point of order, Chair. You are not going to tell me how I must debate.
On point of order, Chair.
No, I can't be told what to say.
Honorable Malema. Order, members.
Point of order, Chair.
Honorable Malema, so you can't tell me what to say. You can't tell me how to debate. If I want to say things like this, I will say it. But to tell me how to debate, you will never do that, Honorable Madam. To tell me how to debate, I'm telling you, never tell me that. You will never tell me I must behave, I must debate like this, I must say this, I must not say this.
Order, Chair. Point of order, Chair.
Honorable members, I am quite fit to sit on this chair. Honorable Malema, we have taken you through the rules of these houses. You will desist from making disparaging remarks on the persons of the honorable members of this house.
Malema is a previous man. I don't know he's going to say like I withdraw what I said. You know, it's going to make a long thing in Parliament, and everything stops now. Everything stops.
Point of order, Chair.
Order, Chair.
Point of order, Chair. The
Order.
chairperson is out of order. Honorable Musima Iman referred to the factional battles in the ANC, for which the chairperson did not call him to point of order. So the chairperson must be consistent in the application of the rules of Parliament.
Is very consistent.
Facts. You can't others rule like this, others rule like this. You must be consistent. When it comes to Julius Malema, you pay attention because the men who speak the truth. Even Blake Zimande is there, even Glozy is there, even Cox is there, even Kivis is there. Yeah?
Honorable Maimane referred to the factional battles in the party, did not apportion it to a particular member of this house. Honorable Malema, withdraw those remarks.
Honorable Chair.
You can't.
On the factional tendencies or otherwise of the Honorable Blade Nzimande.
Okay, Honorable Chair, withdraw.
Thank you.
I never thought they were going to withdraw. I never thought he was going to withdraw, to be honest. I never thought he was going to withdraw, but he did. That's beautiful. So the way can go forward and can see brings the money laughing. He's like, yes, yes, you must respect me, young boy.
You may proceed.
Mr. President, you clearly do not know what a radical economic transformation means. What is radical about EPWP? What is radical about buying stolen land? Maybe we must give you a few tips on what is radical economic transformation. You must be prepared if you want to advance this agenda of radical transformation to expropriate the stolen land without compensation. You must be prepared to nationalize the mines, the banks, and other strategic sectors of the economy. You must be prepared, Mr. President, to protect local industries and ensure that they continue to be productive. Mr. President, you must provide free quality.
He's fighting for us, man. It's like this president of ours, he must bring the land. Now, we've been talking about the land. It's been years, dog. We've been talking about land for years now. Been talking about the land for years. Just imagine, even like Julius Malema come here, talk about the land, like say, the land must be returned to the rightful owners of this country. Just imagine. We've been talking about the land must be returned. The land must be returned. It started to become a new topic, in parliament. People, they want their land back. And people, you want to no, the land must be returned. The land must be returned, President. The land must be returned. There's no other way.
Quality education up until the tertiary level. Mr. President, you cannot celebrate the two glorified high schools which are wrongly called universities in the Northern Cape and Mpumalanga, because the two of them are going to take only 350 people. We need to engage, Mr. President, in a deliberate program to send 10,000 students to outside the country to the best of the best universities.
No, like this thing of like there are lots of graduates like now sitting at home. The same thing you're talking about, the same thing that they've been talking about, right? And it's been happening, it's been existing. Students are going to pass, but lots of them are going to stay at home. And there must be lots of program to give these students a strategy, right? So the thing that I've been talking about for a long time.
Because all the countries which have succeeded, their learners and their youth to learn outside their countries. Mr. President, you were on a paraffin speed building stadiums for the 2010 Soccer World Cup, but you are failing to build schools and you are failing to build basic things like toilets. Economic transformation means
Honorable
you must
Malema, I'm afraid your time is up. Thank you very much.
No, but those orders you were eating on my
Honorable
time.
Malema.
Chair. Mr. President, la o ka itima metsi o tla bona e nwele.
Like this is a beautiful speech, dog. This is a beautiful speech to say if you understand my African language, they talk to you indirectly so. They talk to you indirectly so to say it's a thing like if you can reject that person, hope you will not become successful. You will see that person successful. That's why he's saying, how can I bona me? How is going to drink that water? He said, even though you can hide water, you will see it drinking. Or you see it English, oh my God, you will see it drunkards. This is the next president of South Africa,
I
Julius
pressed earlier
Malema.
to speak about the land, and unfortunately I was not recognized. But I'm happy that you acknowledged the good work of our Mayor Mashaba there.
You see, like I was talking about the land and I was not recognized. But at least one of Mashaba proved our point. I think it's going to say that.
The Mayor of the EFF, who's doing a wonderful job for the EFF in the Joburg municipality. And that these people are going to continue losing all the time when they speak against the land because they've already lost a metro because of the land. Now, Mr. President, I want to check, which law were you relying on when you paid these monies? Because the law that most of your people refer to is actually not that clear as to whether the state can pay for such offenses.
Which offenses? Which offenses? Yeah, like guys, we can check. There's no comment. I was saying like, you can check the comment. Which offenses? You know, Ramaphosa failed to ask Julius Malema following crash up in Parliament. You know, this is the thing that Julius Malema since 2014 talking about the same thing. When he was under ANC, talking about the same thing, and so like is refusing to answer the follow-up question about the land. Is refusing, not refusing, is failing, because of when you lie, your lie is going to come back to visit you. All people who are lying, like as a father, you say, I'm going to buy you a laptop. You tell the child, I'm going to buy you a laptop and what. When the right time approach to buy the child laptop, you come with stories. You see, there's a problem. When that time arrives, supposed to bring laptop to a child, you come with stories.
And since now, the president has lost the spy tapes, with that agreement, are you now saying, is he going to pay from his personal coffers? But also, the amount you are pointing at, we don't think that it includes cases like Nkandla case, cases like the public protector's case, which the court was and is appealing that. So if you were to take almost all these cases,
like all those cases, I want like what Julius Malema is making half of. Because I'm like, yes, we're watching, we know like, if you know like, president won't answer his questions, right? Because I make it that way. It's like, president, like, you won't answer the question of the next president, Julius Malema. You understand?
that amount will not be accurate, because in our own calculations, we are sitting at almost 64 million.
Of what? 64 million of what in this kind of high unemployment rate?
Which has been paid for legal costs of the former president, the delinquent himself, who you kept and is still campaigning for you, creating an impression that there are two presidents in your ruling party. So we are saying to you that you removed him because you thought this guy was not good enough. He has cost us a lot of money as the state, yet he's carrying your placard. You must be ashamed that such a person who has costed the state so much money because of personal reasons and avoiding to go to prison, he still goes around carrying your poster the same way as Ketane Matang, walking with you. You are so proud to walk with delinquents around you and claim to be clean.
Honorable President.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. You know, like Julius Malema, when he speak, man, he speak. Julius Malema, when he speak, and sometimes when he speak, people, they listen. He once said a statement to say, like, you can hate him, you can love him, even AfriForum, even Donald Trump. When Malema speak, they listen. That's true. When Malema starts to be talking, everyone pays attention. So you can hate Julius Malema. They say like that we have a clever blacks who against see other black people becoming successful. You know, like those clever blacks that they want to be loved. You know, people they just want to be loved by lying. People just want to be loved by fitting in. You know, like when you're not fitting in, you just to be push yourself there so that you can be loved. Then the problem starts. That's what we experiencing in this country. People want to be loved, they're forced to be loved. There's a problem. People they force themselves to be loved. People they do the wrong things. But Julius Malema may speak his mind. Whether you love him, you hate him, that's your own choice. As long as he told the truth. You take it the truth or you don't take it, that's on you.
The amounts that have been collated are the amounts that the Department of Justice and Correctional Services has been able to collect up to now. Honorable Malema is quoting amounts of 64 million.
64 million, President. 64. Who they implement that deal with sales money? And you can see like when you are asking yourself, you can see like why people in this country
aware of that. We have been using the agreement, Honorable Speaker and Honorable Malema, the agreement that was struck between former President Jacob Zuma and the government as the...
You can see they pay focus. Man, these people, they're from far. Man, people, they're making noise, they're in stuff. You can see like these people, they've been friends for years, you know. They've been friends for, you can tell like, they've been friends for years. I want this one. This one is one that's going to feed me. This one is going to feed me.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it.
That's
Meet
going
Base
to,
44, a complete
that's going to feed me.
Honorable members, this is Parliament.
Honorable members, this is Parliament. They know the Parliament. They know very well. It's like this is Parliament.
And the rules of Parliament will be applied appropriately, and I'm going to refer this matter. Honorable Malema has made two pronouncements in the House, in the podium. The first one is his calling on people to occupy land.
Calling on people or citizens. He's calling to people or citizens to say like, you can take the land. And you can see like, yeah, they're saying like, Ramaphosa say youth employment service would help equip people for the working world. So the youth must be able to work, must be able to understand. These comments that are going to focus on of people. Madam Speaker, you are prefer, even Zuma is left proper. Let me do like this. My God.
Honorable Malema swore to obey by the Constitution and by all other laws. When he says what he says there, I think raises very crucial questions.
He's standing, Julius Malema. He's standing. He said, like, you didn't understand me. Because you say Julius Malema is calling up for people to take their land back. Their land that has been stolen during apartheid. Now Malema is standing to respond this far.
And secondly, the last
I want to repeat
the
it,
last
they must
point,
occupy land.
Honorable
You can
member,
do whatever you want to do, they must occupy land. There's nothing you can do.
Like, let me repeat it. Let me repeat it because it's clear like you didn't hear me very well. Or you think I made a mistake. So let them occupy the land. You can do as you please, you can do what you want to do, you'll do nothing.
There's nothing this parliament can do with or without you. People are going to occupy land. We require no permission from you, from the president, from no one. We don't care. We can do whatever you want to do. Who are you to tell us whether we can occupy land or not? We are going to occupy land. Yes. South African occupy land. That's who we are.
Honorable members,
So like, do whatever you want to do. We are going to occupy the land. Let's go through comments. You can comment there. Without compensation. I feel sorry for the speaker. He looks like he's about to have the heart attack. EFF is giving him hard time. You are generating the house. The way Honorable Malema is avoiding eye contact with the soldier M's is being required to leave the chamber God on the floor. The ladies burst into a marathon. I give up. Wow, this is where they call democracy. Even since Zuma left you, you just summarize it at all. The speaker was in hot water. The deputy speaker's facial expression when Mamkulu starts screaming kills me. EFF members will give all the members heart attack. Some members are they can't even understand when others trying to exercise their freedom. Right? And this man will get heart attack. They say about Oromo Mem. How just man is talking to him. Whether you like it or not, we are going to take our land back. I love watching South African debates. Very interesting. They challenge each other. No one can sleep under atmosphere, but Nigerians.
Speaker, I can withdraw my membership from this useless parliament.
Honorable. Yes, Honorable.
He said this useless.
Deputy Speaker, may I please rise respectfully on a point of order?
Yes.
The House is either it has rules or it doesn't have rules. It really does not serve any purpose for members to stand up in total violation of the basic rules of conducting a decent.
No, besides that, man, he said you can even remove my membership to this useless parliament. He said that. So you can remove even my membership to this useless parliament. Parliament that, meaning like, is a parliament that is wasting the life of black people, giving them the hope. Hey?
And discussion in the House. The first rule says, when a presiding officer addresses you, you resume your seat and allow the presiding officer to address you until he finishes his point. We cannot just have members doing as they wish and at the same time be waiving the rule book.
Okay.
It makes a mockery of the rules of the House.
Thank you, Honorable Member.
The problem is you make Julius Malema like he made a mistake about the land. There's a problem you made. You made Julius Malema feel like he says something wrong about the land that's been stolen. right? And he said like, yes, I said that. True. Julius Malema was angry. I never saw Julius Malema angry like this, man. This is my first time.
Honorable members, I think this is...
On a point of order, Deputy
Honorable
Speaker.
member, I'm speaking. Please take your seat. I will point you out. Just take your seat. Honorable members, I'm pointing that out because I think it's a serious, contemptuous violation of the rules, but also contempt of the chair, and it has been expressed as such. And I think this matter must be taken up in the appropriate structures, and I do refer it to the Speaker directly because I think this is unacceptable and we will not accept it.
On a point of order.
Yes, what's your point of order, Honorable Member?
What rule are you quoting that forbids the Commander-in-Chief speaking about land occupation in South Africa? We have got absolute freedom of expression in this parliament, as is outlined in the Constitution and the rules of this House.
Honorable
What
Member.
rule are you using to forbid any expression? Because that's the point of debate. If you disagree with the occupation of land, why don't you state it yourself from there?
Honorable
Because
Member.
what you're saying is illegal.
Honorable
Fact, the privilege of parliament is you can speak your mind, right? It's not like you're going to say, oh, it's all about debating, speaking your mind, freedom of speech. There's a privilege they have in parliament. So in the thing of like how they approach it, so you're going to tell us to speak like this. You're going to tell us, say this, don't say this, say this, don't say this, say this, don't say. That's where the problem starts. You get my point, Mark?
The one who's illegal are going to subject you to the appropriation, to the process of rules committee and charge you for misrepresenting the rules of this House. Why do you undermine the Constitution like that?
Honorable Member, thank you very much. Honorable Member, I've made a ruling and I would like to move us to the next speaker. Honorable the Minister in the Presidency, Planning and Monitoring.
On a point of order, Deputy Speaker.
Honorable Member, this
You
matter,
said you are going to point me, and I respected you.
Speak.
Yeah. You must always be reminded of your duties.
No.
So you must always be reminded of your duties. Because of if someone say like that to you, you must always be reminded of your duties. It's like you don't do your work. It's like you don't know your work, you don't do your work. So someone must come and remind you to say like we need to do things like this. This is how things should be done. And you say like no, there's no such thing. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. This guy say like you should be reminded.
You don't like peace in any way.
Honorable Member.
Nobody has complained about the speech of the speaker on the podium.
Go to a
Stop taking meeting notes and let ClickUp AI Note Taker do it for you. It allows you to focus on your meetings, not your notes.
We are talking about serious matter here. We are talking about the serious matter here. And yes, I understand you are making money, but this is a serious matter that needs a full attention. That needs a full attention.
From nowhere, you just want to appease and make the white monopoly capital and white races to be happy about the issue of your stance on land.
Honorable Member.
Nobody has complained to you,
This is not, Honorable Member.
Speaker. What are you trying to achieve?
This is neither.
What are you trying to achieve? And look, this mom here. This mom is so, his face is like, who this? Look, this mom here. Yeah. You can see like she's angry. You can tell like this mom, she's angry. And you can see like this one say,
Procedure? That's your problem.
No,
you are even
privilege.
replying instead of
Take
making
your
a
seat,
ruling.
Honorable
You are
Member.
just descending into the arena.
And when people say like they're going to give this guy the I understand now.
Sit, honorable member. That's all you know. No, honorable member, this matter is not on the agenda again. No. Honorable member,
Speaker.
no.
Deputy Speaker.
No, honorable member.
Speaker, on a point of order.
We have said,
On a
honorable
point of
member,
order, Deputy Speaker.
this matter has been addressed.
On a point of order.
I have made a ruling on this matter.
No, but I'm raising a point of order. You don't know what I'm going to say. You don't know what I'm going to say. You can't say I've ruled on an issue that I'm still going to speak about now.
Honorable member,
Let's make a simple illustration to you. The rules of the National Assembly. You can only pass a...
So like now he's correcting him on his work. He's correcting him on his work. So like based on the rule of this, it's like this and this and this. Yes, we are busy ruling there, but things we are ruling doesn't make sense. Doesn't comply with our constitutions. Yes, we hear you. Yes, we are talking, but what you are saying does not comply with, you know. Feel like this guy will be like, when he starts to speak this side, people enter. When they try to speak side, people enter. When they try to say this, they attack him. How will I be madam? I will lose myself.
Ruling. When another member has called the point of order on what is said there, you are not there to interfere and put sentences and commas on the statements of members of parliament. You have got no right like that. You have got no such permission. The constitution doesn't allow you. So don't allow your subjectivity to undermine this process of land debate. If you want to express your views, go and express it wherever you're going to express it, but not interfere with speakers when they speak here. Land is going to be occupied, and we're not apologetic about it. We can say it here in parliament, and we'll continue.
Feel like this guy, honorable member, is so calm. Honorable member, say like, aye, honorable member, people entering. Honorable member, aye, people. When you say like people, yeah, honorable member, people enter, yeah.
To say it.
Take your seat. We are not going to proceed on this line. No.
Chair.
The answer is no.
But you don't even know. You can't just say no to me.
No, the answer is no.
Those ANC ministers just stand up and
members,
say things. Your ANC ministers have been doing corrupt things here. They follow no rules, and you want to come and preach to us about rules. We are going to occupy land.
This guy made a mistake. When people say like they try to speak from EFF, be like, oh my God, the other had what do they call it? They headache. Sorry.
Honorable members, we have dealt with this matter. We have dealt with this matter, honorable members. I don't know what you are debating.
Chair.
We don't know what you are debating.
Chair.
But it's fire, man. It's fire in this parliament. It's fire in this parliament. It's like you don't know what I'm going to say, and you say like and you can see the voice of the lady. She's angry. This is a parliament. Let me do like this. This is a parliament to, and if you enjoy this, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you're enjoying this kind of topic, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that I can stay motivated. Good.
All of you take your seats.
Chair.
Take your seat, honorable members.
Chair.
I want to speak to you. Take your seats.
I want to make a point.
No. Take your seats.
Chair is breaking the law like now. Chair is angry. So like, I want to talk to you. Say like, no, don't talk to me. Just take your seat.
That land is going to be occupied by our people.
It's going to be occupied.
Honorable member, you are being contemptuous
On a point
of the rules
on a point
of the chair and of what I have said on this matter. Yeah.
point of order, sir.
Honorable Schengen.
So I was just asking whether the rules don't give you power to actually deal with the situation. We really cannot have a Tower of Babel situation here and have you not use your powers, which are enshrined in the rules.
Which power, old man? Which power, old man? The power to kick them out, or the power to do what? It's like Chair. It's like Chair. You're wasting your time. You are busy debating it. You don't have power now to kick these people out. That's what you wanted to say. So like, you don't have power to kick these people out because of they're wasting our time. So like, these people are wasting our time. You don't have a power and kick these people out.
Rules. I don't think it's right for you not to use your powers, which you have.
On a point
Honourable
of order,
members.
Deputy Speaker. Yes. On a point of order, Deputy Speaker. On a point of order, Deputy Speaker, my hand have been long up and you are ignoring me. You have seen me. My hand have been long up, Deputy Speaker.
Honorable members, I have
On a
exhausted.
point of order, Deputy Speaker, I demand to speak here. I'm a member of Parliament. I demand to speak here. My hand have been long up and you have been ignoring me. We will occupy unoccupied land, and that is a fact.
Let me
and whether
point
you
out to
are
you.
cowardice to do it, EFF members must do it. The communities must do it. They must.
So the community must do it. Community must, like, now we're going to grab the land of our forefathers. I don't know if the order is what. During that time, this video happened a long time ago. 2015, 16, 17, around those times. That's where the video happened. That's where the video happens. Like, we are going to occupy the land, whether you like it or not. The land will be occupied. The land will be occupied.
Take it.
Honorable member.
My hand was up. You are ignoring me.
Honorable
Why
member.
are you ignoring me?
Honorable member.
I'm a member of Parliament just like you.
Honorable member, listen to the chair. No point of order may be raised in response to a considered ruling in terms of sub-rule 5. You continue to do that and you are violating the rules. No, honorable member. I have, no. Honorable member, no, you are not going to be allowed.
No,
If you insist, honorable members, if you insist, no, it's not going to happen because.
So like, when he's talking to this one, this is going to honorable member, I have a point of order. What is a point of order? It's like, now I'm tired of taking point of order because these people, they are talking about the land. And I say, like, this topic, we are going to discuss it about it, but not now. The topic of the land, right? So it's like, okay, it's good. It's good. Good, yeah.
It is clear you are all.
This guy is supposed to say, hi, bro. Just like, why are you raising the voice now? Why are you raising the voice now? So he's going to say like, they must be removed. He's pushed me to that level. He's pushed him to that level. So like, he's going to remove them. So like, no, you guys, you must be removed. You're not listening.
Honorable members.
Speak home language, and this guy's like, These issues here, like now, home language, this thing is deep mus now. So like now he's realized this thing is deep mus now.
Honorable members, honorable member, take your seat. Honorable members, we are proceeding now.
Deputy Speaker, can we raise a motion of no confidence on you? You get out of the chair, the speaker goes back. You are degenerating the house. Every time you sit there, there must be something wrong with you.
Honorable
Can you
members,
please just get out here? Madam Speaker, you are proper. Ever since Zuma left, you are proper. This one must go.
I think, honorable members, you are violating. You must go. And I request you that you go, honorable members.
They say go. They say, I go. So we don't want you there on the chair. We don't want you on the chair. He said, like, you must go. He realized he has the power to chase people out who don't listen to him, who don't comply with the law of the parliament. He said, like, go.
All of you, honorable members, you are screaming, all of you, and I.
Look, Julius Malema there. Julius Malema is there, like, listening him, say, like, I go, and I go. Yaska said, I go. Look, Julius Malema, they say, like, I go.
See you, and I suggest that you go. I request the.
So the reason he say these people must go because they said to him he must go. Then he realized that he has that power to kick them. Because they say he must go. They say you must go. They was like, no, I'm not going. He said, like, I'm not going. You must go. I'm in power here. EFF say, like, you're not in power. You're not ruling right. Go. He realized, so, like, this one did respect me. This one they don't respect me.
Sergeant at Arms to escort members to leave the house.
Who must go? Who must go? Who must go? Who must go?
Where is she?
Who must go? 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 Ewena, who must go? Ewena, who must go? Ewena, who must go? Who must go? Ewena, who must go? So if you don't have confidence, yeah. If you don't have, you are a crying baby, you must not come to parliament. If you are a crying baby, you're going to cry most. So like, you must go, and then you'll be busy crying. You must go. Ewena, who must go?
Honorable Matthias.
Ewena.
Honorable Ntangwini. Honorable Gadi. Honorable Fongo.
Ewena.
Honorable Shabela. Honorable Kaula. Please leave, honorable members, as requested. If you don't want to, we will request the protection services to assist the sergeant at arms.
Look, the president. Look, Jacob. Say like, hi. EFF is a problem. When sitting there, say like, these people are problem. You just sitting there, say like, oh my God, how did these people be welcome into parliament? Just sitting there, listening, say like, how did these people reach into parliament? What happened?
To lead the members out of the house. on
You
your
will
own, members,
You will
because it is better that way.
You will
Yeah.
You will You will You will You will Oh, Aras is busy. Let compensation. Let compensation. Let compensation. They say that you must go away. Now you must go away. I love it. They will now. You must go. 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 Umas go, daddy na umas go, ewe na umas go, hey, umas go, dada na dunas. Ewe na, ewe na, ewe na, ewe na, ewe na.
You can stay on your seat and preside over the whites of the DA because you want just to impress them. You are useless.
Position.
Honorable members, we will switch off the mics. Please go. Please go.
I love this.
Thank you for your cooperation.
I love this. Uma is good. Everyone is Uma. Everyone is busy saying, then compensate it. Then compensate it. Then compensate it. This is Uma is good. Let's compare Uma is good. Let's compare Uma is good. Uma is good. Let's compare Uma is good. Let's compare Uma is good. I win. Uma is good. Uma is good. Uma is good. Let's compare Uma is good. Let's compare Gina is good. Hey, Uma is good. Gina is good. Then compensate. Then compensate. Then compensate.
Yes. You will leave the house gently on your own, members, because it is better that way. Yeah.
You can stay on your seat and preside over the whites of the DA because you want just to impress them. You are useless.
Position.
Huh? They say you are useless. They tell Madam Madam Chair, Madam Chair is a lady. Chair is this guy. Say like you are useless. You can stay there. You can stay there. So we have other ones for 30 minutes. Then we'll be done. Okay, let's check which one you should watch later. Umas go. Then when the Umas go. And when the Umas go. Let's compensation. Let's compensation. Let's competition. Let's compensation. Let's compensation. Go. Let's compensation. Let's competition. Then the Umas go. And when Umas go.
They call me the queen of clean because my food has been up fast and so do the dirty dishes. Thanks to you, Sunlight, with revolutionary from
I shall now call.
Hey, Umas go. Hey, I hope that you can hear me very well. We are going in. Let's go. Umas go.
On the president to address the joint sitting.
Oh, President! This guy is the one who wearing traditional wedding. It's not that my family. It was not perfect marriage. You can see here, man. Wow. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This beautiful club, man. This is a mature clubbing. It's not like this. It's not like this. The best clapping ever. Then you see, this is the best clapping ever. You started here, then yeah, man. Only people with money. Only people with money. So like now, we know EFF is going to be a problem. We know EFF is going to be a problem. We know that. So if it's going to be a problem, what we do, man, we enjoy the video, we enjoy the debate, we enjoy the parliament.
Speaker of the National Assembly.
Speaker in National Assembly. Where's the voice?
Ms. Thandi Modise, Chairperson of the National Council.
On the point of order, Speaker.
What happened with me?
On the point of order, Speaker. What's the point of order? Can the President please sit down?
Ivo, these are EFF members, though. They didn't just start as like, can you, President, sit down? Please, I want to talk. President, sit down. I want to talk. Ivo, people say like, Ivo, we just started news. Say, can you please sit down because of I want to talk. Sit down.
I'm following the rules. What's the point of order? Can we follow the rules? What's the point of order? Can we follow the rules? According to Rule 14C, read alongside 14S. If you read them now, you will realize that President must sit down before I raise the point of order. Please sit down, President. We're going to help you run this parliament. Sit down.
So like, we are going to help you to run this parliament. And you must know, based on the laws of this country, based on the laws of this parliament, when I speak, the president is sitting down. Just imagine the president just wake up, people with their hands clapping, hey, president is going to speak, people, the citizens are watching, so like, what is going to say like now, what things going to say, the meaningful things that can change our life, what they're going to say. Then they say like, sit down. Just imagine, so like, sit down. Hey, say like, sit down, I want to speak. Hey, sit down, I want to speak.
President, follow the rules. We're going to help you. You want to follow the rules and sit down. Can you find out what is the point of order? Well, the point of order, Speaker, is that we cannot sit here in this parliament with millions of South Africans watching us when they know that they are in darkness because of one man who has made sure that...
Which darkness, Doc? Which darkness? Which darkness you are talking about, my guy? Yeah, my guy was able to educate us, able to get us. Read what we're talking about.
That our state-owned entities are in a state of collapse. Today, ESCOM cannot keep light in our houses.
Point of order.
Today, we cannot fly to Durban because there is a minister who is making sure that SAA is dysfunctional.
Point of order.
Today, we sit here with a minister that is working for white monopoly capital, making sure...
I have only one question. So, like, when EFFs come into here, they know, like, they're going to make, like, havoc, or they plan. So, like, we are going to make havoc. That's the only question I have. They have havoc, or is what? Tell me.
State-owned entities can go to his friends. We call for an adjournment. That the president must go outside and make sure that he makes an announcement to the nation. Can you please sit down? Pravin Gordhan is no longer a minister of this country. We cannot sit with him. We want to sit with Pravin Gordhan, not here. Pravin Gordhan must go. Pravin Gordhan must
Let's go.
That's not.
Just imagine the parliament just started. And you can see like now EFF is dominating the seats. People love EFF that time. Because when you check like now, they are not having seats like this. And it's like, what must go, Praguin must go, what must go, right? And we feel like there are lots of EFF members. It's time for President to talk. And then when he talk, so
The point of order. Point of order.
With the greatest respect, Madam Speaker, the Constitution is also on our side. Because we are members sworn to the Constitution, we also have a right to partake in these proceedings.
Definitely, they also have the right to participate on this, but you guys, they are making havoc. These guys, they are making havoc.
I just want to really bring to your attention. Can I respond to you on that point of the I will be done in a moment, Speaker. I'll be done. We can't gather.
Look, Julius Malema is focused. His mama is very focused. That means in under EFF, this is how they behave. Under EFF, this is how they behave. I don't like this how they very oh my god, a problem here. Come on down. Good.
Like things are normal here when things are abnormal. Pravin Gordhan, Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa misled you. He misled you together with another man, and you fire the other man and not fire Pravin Gordhan.
Take your seat.
Please fire Pravin Gordhan now so that we go.
Take your seat.
His mom said, Honorable Ndlozi, take your seat, Honorable Ndlozi. Honorable Ndlozi, take your seat. Honorable Ndlozi, take your seat. Ndlozi is coming to try to speak about the guy. This is how I look, man. Baby, the time I didn't bath. It's too already. Oh my god. I have 18 minutes left. Let me do the last video. After the last video, I'm thinking about. Say, this guy, I don't know what they say there, but Bravini. Look, EFF members now. Lots of them. I feel like this guy is just sitting like that and so like I don't know what's happening in these political parties. He want to understand what is happening already. Why this havoc? Why this? What is this? What is this?
No, honorable members.
EFF, if they want to engage you, let's go outside and engage outside. Leave this elderly people. Let's go and engage outside. Let's go, Baba. Let's go.
Hi, this guy is just stand there with violence. What have done?
It's also on our side. Because we are members sworn to the Constitution, we also have a right to partake in these.
Let's go.
Honorable members. Honorable members, take your seats. Honorable members, take your seats. No. Honorable members, take your seats.
If I'm going to work here, I will have heart attack. I will have headache. So like, honorable member, this member is doing what he's doing. Honorable member, this member is busy doing the things. Honorable member, this member is doing her own things. That means when we hold this side they are busy. When we come this side, this one they are busy. When we go this side, this one is busy. You don't know where to hold. There is a problem. You don't know where to hold. When you go this side, this one are making noise. When you go to this side, this one are making noise. When you say like,
Honorable members, take your seats.
have a minute to take your seat or march out. Take your seats.
I want to call order.
Honorable Shibambo, take your seat.
I wake up and it's there, the voice telling me to give up. I'll never give up. Slow man, fight fatigue and energy loss all day, every day. Beat your slump. Slow man.
Yeah. You never feel like that, but in life, you know, there's other voice say like, man, you are tired. In fact, there's other voice going to say like, you're tired. Just watch movies. Don't do this. Just relax. Just relax, man. Just watch movies, man. Just relax, man. You understand? There's always that voice in you say like, relax. Don't do this. Don't do this. And you want to do this to change your life. You want to do this to be different. You want to do this to change your life. We all have that time.
Honorable members. Honorable members.
Honorable members. What they are saying like, hey, this guy is so straight. This guy's thing is like, oh my God. You know, like when someone is sitting there, you be like, I wish this thing finish and go back home. You can tell someone, you know. You can see like someone when you say like, man, I want to see this thing done so that I can move forward. These people are making noise. These people are doing this. If I can just see myself gone this far, he can just put his hand here. This one. He put his hand here.
Honorable members, you clearly do not have any interest in the business of this house today. You are delaying us. You are refusing us to start with the business of the day. Honorable members, there is an input on the floor. Any member who feels they do not want to participate in the proceedings of this joint sitting today, you are free to walk out and allow us and the rest of this country to enjoy the sake of the nation. Yes.
The thing I realize is EFF doesn't want people who do wrong things. Like maybe they have been accused, maybe like they've been accused, something like that. You understand? Maybe like they've been accused, something like that. They've been accused and so like we don't want things like that. How can we continue when we have people who've been accused with something like this? Those people must take responsibility and accountability. That's why they delay them. That's why they be talking. When they talk, they'll be talking. That is EFF.
If you choose to sit and do not leave, you will sit and allow us to continue with the decorum of this house. So
makes sense. Makes sense. Like if they want to go, you allow them to go, to continue. Don't disturb them. Just allow them to continue with the business of the day.
So that we can get on with the business of the day. Any other member who will stand up in this house and disrupt, please live in peace. Any member, you are disrupting. No. Honorable Shibambo, what do you understand to be a disruption?
A disruption is when you do not use the rules to make interruptions. An interruption is allowed in terms of the rules that are contained in this book, which guides all of us here now. There are two issues which you cannot overlook, Speaker.
And this lady looks so innocent, so cute, man. Looks so innocent. You can see how she looks too close. You know, what is your name, say? What is this guy's name? I forgot his name. What is your name, say? Can you please tell us your name? Come on. It's not Rosie. It's not Rosie. What is your name, man?
One, you have got a semi-literate person who can think and says who must go and fight outside.
No, I'm not entertaining that.
That is
What?
one.
No.
And number two, if we cannot find each other here in terms of this, which I propose because we did not have a chief who's forum yesterday, the whips must go outside to come with a solution.
Honorable,
so that can guide this
can
house
I address
as whips on what must happen. So that is a concrete proposal so that we come to guide this house as whips of what should happen. That is the concrete proposal.
Honorable Shibambo, you sit and you let us proceed with the business.
So like everyone is talking. Everyone is talking. You know? Doesn't make sense. Everyone is talking. Doesn't make sense. Why they're talking at the same time? Why it's like that? And you can see like this fellow is so tired. This fellow is so tired. In his mind, it's like, if I see myself being at home. If I can see myself being at home. Yo. You can see how he's seated. He don't want to see himself here. You don't have to ask him. You can see how he's seated. It's like, if I can see myself not here, I'll be happy.
Of today, no, Honorable Malema, we have had enough.
No, on a point of order. You keep on saying members of parliament are disrupting parliament. When we stand up and speak through you, you cannot call that a disruption. You cannot call our inputs here a disruption. We've got the right to be here. We've got the right to speak here. And that's what we are getting paid for. And we can't, when we execute our responsibility, say,
Malema,
no, we don't have time. We've got all the time. We are getting paid to be here. We've got all the time. The chief whip has made a progressive proposal that let's adjourn.
But he's raising a valid point. So like, they speak through you. You understand? That's why that guy stand up. So like, why you act like you don't have power? You have power. You understand? You have power. So like these people, they speak through you. Those that come in, they speak through you. So you are in charge, and you must show them you are in charge. This is what this guy is saying. Based on my understanding. Based on my understanding, it's like you're in charge.
We're not adjourning. So that the chief whips can talk outside, since there was no chief whip forum.
Honorable Malema, please take your seat.
No. We were going to make it yesterday.
Please
in the
take your
chief
seat.
whips forum. There was no chief whips forum. And
Honorable Malema, take your seat.
Forum, there's nothing we can do.
Honorable Malema, take your seat.
Through the rules. Which rules are you going to?
I am saying, please take your seat.
But guide us through the rules. You're not your kid.
If you do not wish to take your seat, sir, please leave this house. Honorable Mkanipi, I am not taking any further points of orders. You are simply retarding the progress of this house tonight. Honorable Godfrey, I'm not taking your point of order.
Madam Speaker,
you
I've
are
been so
simply
well
retarding
with you
our progress. Take your seat.
We started because I recognize you so well.
If you do not wish to take your seat,
I'm going to take my seat.
I am going to ask that you be held out of this house.
Please, just before that.
No.
Don't be like Mama
Take
Bear.
your seat. No, take your seat.
If
No, honorable members, you cannot come here.
Oh my God, since the thing started, it's been like it's been not like war type away, but war years. They never started. It's been 14 minutes of the video. Let me check here. Oh my God. They never been, it's been like, yeah, Madam Speaker this, Madam Speaker this. There is a problem. There is a problem. Bro, this Parliament of South Africa, welcome back, man. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this. Yeah. Here it is. This is a Parliament of South Africa. Conflict after conflict. Misunderstanding after misunderstanding. This after this. I don't know why this phone is so low like this. Since they've started EFF stand up, we have this problem. Yeah? This problem. So since they were there, they never move forward. Dog, you are moving slow. And you are just
and take away the rights of the rest of this house.
This one has taken the rights of our people to have lights and to fight Durban.
I will not have
this one.
I will not have dialogue with you. Take your seat.
This one.
Take your seat.
But Madam Speaker,
take your
seat.
A
transgression.
Take your.
It's not spurious.
Take your seat.
But take your seat. Take your seat. Haibo. But we can't have people like going to run things like this, Buffett. No. Let's all save our people's time. Let's all save my time because of I'm busy, man. I'm busy here. People don't take their seat. When Deputy Chair talk, they talk. Hey guys, take the seat. Take the seat. Don't want me to come to that. Don't push me to come to that so that I can make sure you take the seat by force. Don't make me to come there and make sure you take a seat by force. How? Hearing people say like, please take a seat. Please take a seat. They don't take any seat. How long they should say those words for how long? Honorable, please take the seat. Take the seat. You don't take the seat. They are talking back. Man, AFF grew up, Buffett. Grew up, Buffett. AFF, man. Let's all grow up. Let's all. I love EFF, yes, I read on it, but today, like now, take your seat, Honorable. She's been saying that take your seat, the day is going, take your seat. Same thing.
No member has any right to threaten any member. Neither does any member.
Why can you please sit down?
Neither does any member have the right to take away and to disadvantage any other member in any other fashion. So, you are not angels because you infringe on the right of all the other members in this house to proceed. And that is why I'm saying I'm not taking any point.
I'd really like to make a plea one more time that we should allow the president to proceed with his state of the nation.
Yeah, it is like now if you speak, because of he was not speaking. This was there and watching these people making noise. And this man was busy. Man, guys were making noise. Guys were making noise. You understand? So like I understand they like now. You understand? Let's give them chance. Let's give them chance. What you're doing is not sweet. It's not good. It's not sweet. So it's not good and it's not sweet. I'm sorry, I'm not playing. I'm not playing. It's not sweet, it's not good, it's not sweet. How many people say like, Honorable Malema, sit down, Honorable Malema, sit down, Mama, sit down? They must leave. They're too soft, let me check. very soft. You must say like leave. Leave horrible. Can't talk about this 100 billion times.
Address. Honorable President, please proceed.
On the chairperson of the NCOP, on a point of order.
I've not recognized you.
There's no rule yet.
Honorable member.
Party.
Honorable
You are
member.
treated as members one by one. Yet.
Honorable member, I've not recognized you, so please sit down. Please proceed, Honorable President.
After how long President been waiting to proceed? After how long? After how long? Yeah? Man, I'm busy with men crying. After how long? Hoping is going to speak. I wasn't going to give him chance to speak. I'm going to enter it.
Speaker,
I have already said.
can you please recognize us? I want us to work according to rules here. We are in Parliament.
Honorable Malema.
An activist parliament.
Honorable Malema, we've not been recognized. Please sit down.
Can you recognize me?
Please sit down. Please sit.
Recognition?
Please sit. Honorable President.
You're a problem child, Jay. You are a problem child. Say recognition. Recognize me. Say recognize me, Honorable Chair. Say recognize, Honorable Chair. Why you don't do that? Why don't want to recognize me?
Praambi? No, Praambi, you are making a mistake. You are making a mistake. Recognize me. I want to speak according to the rules. Honorable Speaker, that you ought to say to us, according to which rule are you no longer going to take hands on point of order? Number one. Number two, there is no one who's going to be treated as a party here. There's no party here. They are members of parliament who shall be recognized as individual members of parliament. So there's no party. So please, and there is no majority and there's no minority.
Honorable
And if
Malema.
you are going to go with that narrative of minority, minority will know us.
Honorable Malema.
Slender, can you please sit down? Slender.
Please sit down. Honorable President, we're now proceeding, honorable members, with the State of the Nation address.
Speaker of the National Assembly.
I hope like now President will speak. I hope like now President will be giving a time to speak. We are tired, man. When they're supposed to say someone is standing, when they're supposed to say someone is standing, Honorable Malema, Honorable sit down, Honorable hey man, time is not in our time, in our side.
Ms. Thandi Modise, the chairperson of the National Council of Provinces, Mr. Amos Masondo.
Finally, they are not making a noise. They are not giving hard time to the president. That's so beautiful. And look how this guy's looking there. Maybe he had something.
This game, you're not ready for it.
Hey guys, I'm tired. Yo, I'm too